Tonight's episode of Infected is brought to you by Chevy Cars and Trucks, built for people with big cocks.
That guy must have a huge cock. Oh my god, you see that guy's cock? Oh my god!
Stylish
Oh, you see that guy's cock? Oh my god, that must be the biggest cock I've ever seen! Oh, wow!
Chevy Cars and Trucks. Cocks.
Infected.
Hello and welcome to Infected, the burnt, greasy, old man's toenail-looking potato chip at the bottom of the family-sized bag of digital culture. But you know what? Some people like those burnt black chips, usually weird, horrifying people. But those are the people who watch this show. I'm Internet's Martin Sargent. And I'm here, as always, with my one true friend, if you can count as a true friend, somebody who you routinely catch breaking into your top drawer in your bedstand, stealing your prescription medication to try to get high off of it, the Gator. You ain't gonna get high off that. It's from a sciatica.
You don't have shit.
It doesn't matter how much you crush it up and snort it. It ain't gonna do a damn thing for you, man. So quit going in there.
Makes you shit a lot.
Well, if you take it like that, what's not gonna make you shit? It ain't to be snorted. It's a pill.
Well, Martin, I'm just glad. I'm glad to be here. I ain't stealing your pills no more. I quit that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Gator.
Don't have Jack in there anyway.
This is my one true friend here.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, great.
It's good to be
great
here.
To have you here. Fucking great. Woo. Anyway, speaking of potato chips, I was looking at that phenomenally popular website that Kevin Rose started. That dirty fucker. I can't believe he's so fucking rich and... God damn it!
I still don't even...
It's not fair. Anyway, I'm looking at dig.com the other day, and I see this story up there about this bag of potato chips. It's just it's a scanned image of a bag of potato chips circa 1991. And it's called Homegirls It's All That brand potato chips. And as you can see, it features the Homegirls potato chip sweeties. Kathy, Maria, and Rashida.
That's like a Muslim woman.
That Rashida is clearly, they're going for a Muslim woman there.
Them Muslim women don't eat no potato chips, do they?
Why don't they eat potato chips? I don't think that's a true statement.
I used to date me a Muslim woman. She didn't eat shit, man. All she ate was just some kind of mashed up chickpeas and some shit like that.
Well, really?
She fucked like the wind, though. I'm sorry, buddy, but I kind of like them burkas that they wear, though.
If you could bang any one of the It's All That homegirl potato chip sweeties, would you take Kathy, Maria, or Rashida?
I'd take me a threesome, I thought.
You go all three? Well, you know what? You're not going to be able to get all three of them, because it says right here on the back of the bag, under the marriage section, we should save ourselves for marriage. Why should a man respect us if he can have us before marriage? Respect yourself, and everyone will respect you. No ring, no thing.
That's in a potato chip bag.
It's on a potato chip bag. Wow. You know how you respect yourself, ladies? You don't eat fucking huge bags of potato chips. That's how you have self-respect, so your ass doesn't balloon up like Kathy's is here. What the hell's wrong with Kathy? She looks like she just got hit by a truck or something.
Kathy, she might have a bit of
some kind of a neurological condition.
Maybe kind of a gimp leg. She might have a walker or something like that.
Something ain't going right there. But I think
she's a cool-looking chick.
I go for Maria.
Maria, I don't know. I don't like that.
I like the way that she does her belt. You used to do your belt like that with the loop?
She kind of got she's got like a gun going on.
Kind of the mom pants on, doesn't she?
She looks like kind of a cougar. What we call a cougar.
Look at this.
I like Rashida.
9 grams of fat in these things?
I like Rashida's
it's a small bag. It's a one-serving bag. Yeah. So you can see why these things didn't go over so big. The old homegirls word 'em up potato chips.
I like them. I think
the power within us, it says. The force within us is stronger than the negative forces outside of us. So our message to bad influence is, step off. That's what it says on the bag of potato chips. And I
like it. They got some sass, them
I don't
homegirl.
have those where I shop. I don't know. Maybe I'm shopping at the wrong. Anyway, big announcement. Back, when we had the Infected Campaign for Life 2007, of course, we had you guys all vote to see who the Infected Messiah for 2007 should be. And the votes are all in, and I have tabulated them. And if you remember right, it was between the Lizard Boy, the kid who found a bullet on the train tracks and hit it with a hammer and shot himself in the face, and who was the other one? Oh, the Russian boy who knows the future. I tabulated all the results, and congratulations, Lizard Boy.
Good work.
You are our Messiah, the Infected Messiah for 2007. Please lead us into a rosier future. Something's got to lead us out of this thing.
I kind of like that boy that hit the
He got a lot of votes.
with the hammer.
It was very close.
He's
kind of a trooper.
I kind of thought he was kidding to me, but Lizard Boy he's a bad little dude. I'm happy for him.
I'm happy that Lizard Boy won. He kind of needs it. He lives over in India.
Yeah,
Anyway, the hot date special also we did. The results are in from that too. We asked everyone out there to write in if you want to go on a double date with me and the Gator. Well, thank you all 2 ladies who wrote in, both of whom said, no, you're not interested, but you do watch the show. They said they would be interested if they didn't have boyfriends. And one girl said she was moving to Colorado to follow some guy, and the other one was on the East Coast. Oh, also 2 guys wrote in, too. They just wanted to, apparently they just want to hang out with us. A Nation, of course, he's going to write in. He writes in about every goddamn thing.
You should date
One
Nation.
of our best. Wouldn't that be great if I was sexually attracted to Nation? My life would be so fucking easy.
Why not? Go on now. I know you are. Anyway.
I like bullshit. Okay, let's move on. Talk about bullshit lives. There's been a lot of rumors and speculation about where Joey is. Where the hell's Joey? Everyone's been talking about it on the message boards. What the hell happened to Joey? He used to be on this show all the time. Well, one viewer, Mike Kaparbi, wrote it. He said he found Joey's hair on a beach in Florida. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Does kind of look like Joey's hair, but I know the truth. Some time ago, Joey decided to fly away from the Stardust Rodeo. He left Los Angeles, moved back up to Old Fogtown. He's working full-time for Revision 3. Now he's running camera for Dig Nation.
He got stuck.
He thinks he's some hot shit.
He got stuck at a cell phone tower for a while and went down there flying around and around and around. He almost got all tired and fell down to the ground, but he made it down there.
He thinks he's a big star now. He's too big. He's too big to edit this show. He's too big to be on this show. He thinks he's a big dynamo because he's working for the big hit Revision 3 show, Dig Nation. Little fucker. Filthy little bird man.
Joey's little bird-like heart is beating 1,000 beats a minute.
Well,
little does he know, though, we're going to get the last laugh on Joey because we know what he's doing in his spare time.
But first of all, I just want to introduce our new cameraman there, Dave Chung, who is in many ways far creepier than Joey, believe it or not. And
Dave, come on back, buddy.
And he's far more dangerous, too. You just fucked up my shot, man. You just walked right through my 2-shot.
We love you, Dave.
And we're very
Dave's better than Dave's a good
very
cameraman.
happy to have Dave Chung on the Infected crew. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. And Han Choi. Han Choi, everyone knows Han Choi from In Digital. Fantastic show. Check it out In Digital, especially if you're a fan of Jessica Corbin and Will Wheaton. And goddammit, who isn't? It's a great show if you're a gadget freak. Even if you're not, it's a good show. Anyway, like Gator was saying, here's what we did. So we could always check in with Joey.
We played a little trick on Joey.
Joey doesn't know this, but what I did was I installed a camera, a very tiny camera, into Joey's glasses.
I think I did that.
You don't know how to do that.
I did.
I invented this damn camera out in my shed.
All right.
So he installed this camera. Joey doesn't know that it's in there, but it's a wireless camera, and all I got to do is log into the IP address that I assigned to it here, and anytime, day or night, I can control that device that's right there in his glasses, and let's see if we can get the video feed up, and we can see what Joey is doing right now. So let me just hit the last final, and there we go. Okay, here he is. There's Joey. What the?
It's like that's playing out of his glasses.
Yeah, you can see the hair hanging over his glasses there, the straggly hair hanging over there.
What's he doing?
And he's apparently in a fabric store.
It's Joey in his natural environment, just doing what he does in his spare time when nobody knows. When he doesn't know he's being watched.
Look at him there. He's very attracted to that shiny fabric. He's stroking the fabric.
Joey.
He seems to find that fabric irresistible.
Joey's
just stroking that fabric.
Joey's attracted to shiny objects.
He is, and many birds Many birds are attracted to shiny things. Starlings, crows.
Man looks
up
kind
with
of
his
weird.
hand?
Joey's a weird-looking cat, boy.
His hair.
I don't know, man. This Joey cat might have been a bad idea.
I like it. We can check in on him anytime.
I don't know if it's a good idea. We may have opened up a window into a world that we don't want to contend with.
We might see things that we never
A
expected
dark,
to
horrible, desperate world. I think I'm going to puke. By the way, seriously.
I like it.
Regurgitating a little bit here. By the way,
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
if you want to save a bundle, this is Joe Daddy's going to appreciate this. I'm vomiting while I do their ad. If you want to save a bundle on your web hosting, go to GoDaddy.com. They're the best in the business. And if you want to save a bundle, just enter the promo code Joey, and you will save riches on your web hosting. By the way, this picture of Joey right here, I'd like to thank Ivan Hahn for the Photoshop of our dear friend Joey. I think that was taken at the Revision 3 party, and Joey looks like a gay raver.
His teeth are green. The only thing he did in Photoshop was his teeth.
Is that Joey? Does he really have that soul patch, or did that guy Photoshopped that on?
That's a little flavor saver,
Good
guys.
Lord, man.
God.
Ugh, I don't want to save any of that Joey. Anyway, after that Joey Cam bet,
Let's bring it back down to earth.
I think I might need to go take a 5 in the bathroom. I need to wash my hands, splash some water in my face, and maybe puke a little bit. So let's go ahead. Let's check in with my good friend and self-defense expert, Ricky Kang. He's down in Gainesville, Florida. Here's what I asked him to do. You know, Ricky's big into self-defense and everything. He kicks a lot of ass. He's a partier, but you may not know he's also got the soul of an artist, and he's big into music. So I asked him to count down
that band he does.
his top 5 albums of all time. So here's the first one. This is number 5.
Ricky Kang.
Ricky Kang's top 5 albums of all time. Take it away, Ricky Kang.
Damn, man. Pussy tastes so good, tastes like chicken wing, man.
Hey, you on there?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Ricky Kang here, Quasi Toto. How y'all doing, man? I know y'all are warriors. I know y'all are ass kickers. I know you're out there. I'm just here to talk to you today, but I'm talking to you today about something a little bit different. Ricky Kang's always talking. He wants to talk about warriors. He wants to talk about kicking ass. He wants to talk about partying. You know who I am. But today I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit different. I'm talking to you about music. It's something that means a lot to Ricky Kang. And Martin Sargent, he called me up and he asked me to do him a favor. When Martin Sargent calls Ricky Kang does what he is asked. That's how he is. And he wanted me to tell y'all about some music that I like my top 5 albums of all time. So I'm going to start it off. I'm going to jump right in. Number 5 is Nguyen Vinh Bao and Trinh Van Hutt. It's these 2 Vietnamese dudes. I think they're brothers. I don't know who. I never met the dudes. What I do know about them, they might be albino, Siamese, some kind of shit. What I do know about them is they make some bad-ass fucking music, man. This crazy shit, man. This is wild. It's like, when I listen to it, it's like I can levitate. I do levitate. I float right up off the ground if you don't know what that means. It freaks people out. And I can't even, thing is, I ain't listened to it in about 5 years. I wish I could, but I can't because it's too powerful for Ricky Kang. Ricky Kang connects on too deep a level with that music. And the last time I listened to it, I went into some deep-ass spirit trance, like deep, man. I don't know what I did. I don't know how long I was under, man. All I know is when I woke up, I was in my Dachi suit and a Starving Marvin. And I had some Indian dude in a double armbar jiu-jitsu hold, and I had him in a bad way. And I looked down, I dropped him, I dropped everything. Everybody's looking at me, and I ran out the store, ran into these woods behind the store. And I stayed out there for 12 days. Didn't eat nothing but berries and nuts. A couple squirrels I caught with my bare hands. The point was I wasn't ready to talk to nobody. I wasn't ready to see society again. Because that's how heavy that music is. So y'all enjoy that. I got 4 more for you. Ricky Kang, Quasi Toto. Party, y'all. Let's go.
Tonight's episode of Infected is brought to you by Chevy Cars and Trucks, built for people with big cocks. Truck cocks.
That guy looks like a huge cock. Oh my god, you see that guy's cock? Oh my god!
Yellow cock.
Stylish.
Ryan, you see that guy's cock? Oh my god, that looks like the biggest cock I've ever seen. Oh wow.
Chevy Cars and Trucks. Cocks.
Infected.
Infected.
And welcome back to Infected. Well, if you're a longtime viewer, you know that I once had a torrid online love affair with someone I met back in like 95 by name of Big Missy. And didn't really end too well, but recently Big Missy got in touch with me via email saying that she had some big news that she just had to lay on me. So I figured what better forum to have her divulge this news than right here on the Sargecast. So I believe we have her on the line. Big Missy, are you with us?
Yes, I am, Martin. How are you?
I'm good, Big Missy. How have you been?
I've been not very good.
Well, what's the problem? Is this why you need to get in touch with me? You need money again?
Well, no, as a matter of fact, I think I have something that you might need and have interest in, Martin.
You have something that I might need.
Yes.
What could that possibly be? I think you gave me everything that I needed back in 95 when we were in the AOL chat rooms. But what do you have for me?
She gave you a few things you didn't need, too.
There were things you didn't need or want even back then, Martin. I'm speaking of disease.
Let's cut to the present day here, Big Missy. What do you have for me?
All right. Well, the reason I emailed you, Martin, is because, as you may know, I live in a FEMA trailer in Louisiana now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're living in the FEMA trailer. That's got to be tough.
That's correct. And the other day I was outside on my yard in my chair, and a DHL delivery driver comes up with a box. And he said, "Here you are, Big Missy. Here's a big old box to sign for." And I said, "I didn't order a box." And he said, "It's okay. It's your box. Just sign all of it on the machine." And I did. And then he drive away, open up the box, and what do I find but all kinds of what looked to be some sorts of meat. I said, well, I'm very curious. I didn't order any meat. Is it from Omaha Steaks or something? I did not know.
So,
Yes, what?
you're at your FEMA trailer, and somebody comes up to you and gives you a box that appears to be all full of meat. I think we're going to put subtitles under this talk here, but did I hear that correctly?
Yes.
Box of meat.
A box of meat, and you didn't order any meat.
No, I had not ordered any meat whatsoever at all, which was very curious to me. And then I did begin to consume some of the meats, which the soft. It was clear that they were organ meats, kidneys, and whatnot. And I did consume some of them quite readily, and they did not taste very good. They tasted of rubbing alcohol and formaldehyde and things of that nature. And then I dug around in our box a little bit more, and I was very surprised to find a human hand.
Whoa. This box of meat, and you ate some of it. It was clearly organ meat, and you dug around in the box and you found a human hand?
Well, you do have something Martin might want. Well,
Yes, I did. There was a human hand at the bottom of the box wrapped in wax paper and cellophane with bubble wrap.
was that a man or a woman's hand, Big Missy?
It did have the look to be a man's hand.
Well, I got no use for a man's hand. If it was a woman's hand, yes, I could put that to very good use.
You can make that into a back scratcher or something like that.
That's a very good point. Who's that? Talking.
That's Gator.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's why I emailed Martin.
You made a back scratcher, Big Missy?
What? Because I was thinking, if people are mailing me boxes of human hands, I said, that's an opportunity. I'm going to call Martin Sargent because he is ingenious, and apparently he's hanging out with other ingenious people who understand my thinking. I can make back scratches out of human hands that appear magically as if by magic in a box.
How'd you make a back scratcher? You put that in the toaster or something? You put some nail varnish on there or something?
Well, what I did, I just painted it. I painted it with white paint so it would cure up and not rot because it was starting to get pretty. Frankly, it was starting to stink.
You don't want to rot it. Rot a back scratcher.
We gotta get going here, Big Missy. But
I think you're onto something, Big Missy. That's a good idea.
So, is there any resolution to this story? I mean, you still have all this organ meat and this human hand that you made into a back scratcher. How long ago was this? Is it rotted now? What would you do with it?
This was several days ago, but the reason I thought of you is because I know that you would think, well, we could make some money by selling lots of these back scratchers out of hand. But then I'm thinking, amidst the internet, is there any kind of story or their kind of backstory to why there's some person mailing me human body parts.
You getting any more, though, or you just get that one box, Big Missy?
I just got the one box so far. I'm hoping there's going to be more.
Well, here's what I'll do. Send me another email tomorrow, and I'll help you. Maybe we can sell this stuff on eBay or something like that. All right?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, maybe we'll make a little bit of money, but generally it's illegal to sell human body parts on eBay. I think people got in trouble for that once before.
I don't know.
But it's a big site. Maybe they won't catch us.
If you paint it, it makes it not
Does
human.
that make it legal?
It makes
It
it
makes
not
it all
human
right?
no more, I don't think. I don't know.
If you do paint it, it becomes a totally different situation.
It does, Big Missy. I hear you.
Well, Big Missy, thank you so much for getting back in touch with me with this news, and maybe we can bring this to some good end, huh?
I love you.
I don't love you anymore, Big Missy. I don't. But thank you. We had good times back in the day, didn't we, sweetheart?
Yes, we did.
Oh God. Good luck with all that, Big Missy. Thanks.
I love you.
God, can you believe that I had online sex with her for the better part of 2 years? There were no digital cameras back then. I didn't know what she looked like. It was all over the online chat.
Well,
She described herself.
she's an enterprising, I wouldn't say she's a young woman, but she's an enterprising woman, I reckon. And she's
God,
got
I
some
think I'm
hands.
gonna be sick.
She's got some body parts down there in New Orleans. That's just weird, man. I don't even know. I mean, I used to make back scratchers out of like raccoon paws and stuff like that. You know, you cure those up, but I never heard of making one out of a human hand. But
Well,
who knows, man? Maybe,
leave it to Big Missy, though. Leave it to Big Missy. Anyway, I'm feeling sick, and I don't know if this is going to help me. This is not going to be a Tums for my soul or anything, but why don't we, I'm a little nervous to do it, but why don't we take another quick look at the Joey cam.
All right.
See what Joey's up to now.
Joey in his natural environment.
Let me
Joey,
just check out my remote control here. And
Joey,
let me type in the coordinates. All right, there we are. Back on the feed. And, it looks like
What the
Joey
heck?
is still in the fabric store. And he's flipping through what appears to be a book of clothing patterns. Why is he touching those? He's touching those models.
Is there no security in that store?
Is there nobody working at that store? Why haven't they kicked?
This is what Joey does in his spare time when
I
he's
hope
not around.
there's no children
Joey
present.
just disappears for days at a time. You can't get in touch with him. He's like creeping around fabric stores
Jesus
and weird.
Christ. You know, Joey is just—he's even far stranger.
His hands look a little weird.
They do.
They don't look like they didn't look like human hand. Like
They
he had
barely
some,
even look like those bird-like, claw-like hands that he used to have. I don't know what's happened to that guy.
Look like
It
Big
looked
Missy's hand
looked
down
like
there.
Big Missy's back scratcher.
painted hand.
Good, that's just horrifying.
I don't know, man. You can see his hair hanging down, Joey. All right.
Let's move on to another topic. Gator, I don't know if you remember, back in like 1998, there was an internet phenomenon known as Evil Bert. Mm-hmm. Evil Bert was a big deal on the internet, and then the guy who started took it off because he felt like he was doing a disservice to young kids who were into Sesame Street. But then in 2001, there was this big resurgence of Evil Bert when the picture of Evil Bert somehow just appeared in a picture of, it was a pro-Osama bin Laden poster from Bangladesh. And then this was all over the news on the CNN and the Fox News and everything. So that was back in 2001, and we were sitting around the other day talking and saying, well, whatever happened to Evil Bert?
We got another election coming up and whatnot.
Yeah, so we decided, we hired a freelance camera crew and a freelance producer, and we sent them to track down Evil Bert. And what you're about to see is the first part of a wide-ranging interview that our freelance camera crew and producer conducted.
They really
with
found
Evil
him?
Bert. They found him, and they conducted this interview, and this is the first part.
Well,
Here
damn.
you go, Evil Bert.
So, Bert, how do you get along with the other residents of Sesame Street?
I'll tell you a story. Last night, me and Ernie decided to have some of the guys over for a little poker game. You know, Texas Hold'em, easy $10 buy-in, just a friendly neighborhood game. But Ernie, a whiny little bitch, he says he don't even want to play unless the count comes over, which makes for the worst, most annoying fucking game of poker in the world because that creepy Transylvanian just sits there counting his money at the table, like the entire game. So about 4 hands in, I'm already losing pretty bad because I can't get dealt anything better than an 8-2 non-suited. And I'm slamming the Canadian club right out of the handle because I don't give a shit. That's how Bert rolls when the cards ain't stacking up. And this count cut, he's sitting there like, 1, 2, 3 chips. Aha! So I pick up this ceramic bowl we had the pretzels in, and I just smash it into his pointy purple nose, spews blood everywhere, and then I toss the table over and kick everyone the fuck out of my house. I mean, fuck it. Yes, so hey, count. You want to count how many stitches it took to sew up your face? Fuck out. That's what I thought, bitch. Yeah. Hey, Tu Chang, Jing Dong, get in here. Give me another one of these. Make it stronger this time. Hey, sit down, Uncle Bert's lap for a minute, would you? Yeah, give me a kiss. There you go. Go on. All right. He's a sweet kid, but you think for $65, you get a little more than a dry rub hand job. It's just fucking, this street's kind of fucking hell. God damn it. Yeah.
Tonight's episode of Infected is brought to you by Chevy Cars and Trucks, built for people with big cocks.
Urban. One cock.
Oh my God, you see that guy's cock. That guy must have a huge cock.
Oh my God, you see that guy's cock? Oh my God.
Stylish. Stitch.
Oh, you see that guy's cock? Oh my God, that must be the biggest cock I've ever seen. Oh, wow.
Chevy Cars and Trucks. Cocks.
Infected.
God damn, I love the open road. I love getting out on that slab of blacktop and just going someplace. It don't really matter where. Out here, nothing can touch me. Out here, I'm my own boss. Out here, my mind is free to roam. Although I kind of wish I hadn't sat on that toilet back there at that truck stop, though, because now that I think about it, that bathroom wasn't very clean. No, Gator, let's be honest, it was fucking filthy, man. Shit, there was a dead fucking raven in the corner, man. At least I think it was dead. Or maybe it was just sleeping, I don't know. I slept at a truck stop once, but when I woke up, there was a Filipino boy in my backseat just sitting there looking at me. He was wearing a Glad bag, and his head was kind of half-shaved and all. It actually was the creepiest fucking thing that ever happened to me. I ain't gonna sleep at no truck stop anymore. You know, the open road is actually kind of full of weird shit. Well, kind of weird, dangerous shit. Anyway, maybe it's time to pull over for some coffee. I'm a little rattled. I might need me a break.
That was neat, Gator.
How'd you get that footage of me?
I'm really glad that I decided to install that camera in your truck that records not only your image, but also your thoughts. But you didn't even know I did that.
Well,
I got that down at Fry's.
I got a lot of
that
thoughts.
New camera there. They haven't even reviewed that on InDigital yet. Have they, Han Choi? Nope. Can't get a loaner unit of that, can you?
Well,
Doesn't matter if you got Jessica Corbin working for you or Will Wheaton. Gotta buy that at Fry's. Anyway, speaking of capturing images, let's check in one more time with our Joey cam. Of course, I installed some
hey, Joey cam
in his glasses there. Let's see what he's doing right now. See if he's still creeping around in that fabric store.
Go ahead, flick that thing on.
Yeah,
I like that cam.
Yeah, apparently there he is. Apparently, Joey, and it appears as well. It appears like Joey appears to be building a nest. I don't think he's ever planning on leaving the fabric store.
Joey's going to nest in the fabric store.
I don't know. He's eventually going to have to go outside and forage for some food.
No, he probably got a bunch of chicken McNuggets in the pocket of his cargo
cannibal. You ain't no cannibal, Joey.
Yeah.
He's a weird little bird fucker, but I don't think he eats his own kind.
Joey's got some popcorn shrimp in the pocket of his cargo pants.
Could eat that. Anyway,
some Snickers.
Hope you enjoyed it, but that's going to have to do it for this edition of Infected. For the Gator,
aren't you going to tell us a story?
I don't know, man. I don't think we got time for that. I think
quick.
we've done enough harm already.
If you quit bitching around, just tell the story, then we'd be done with it, all right? Now, we got time. Just do it real quick.
All right. One short story. This is the story of Tony, one of the most popular guys on MySpace. Once upon a time, there was a guy named Tony who had over 40,000 MySpace friends. Everyone wanted to be Tony's MySpace friend because he was good looking, into all the right bands and movies, and posted the funniest comments on other people's MySpace pages. But it was all a sham. Because whereas Tony had over 40,000 friends on MySpace, in real life, he had none. Except for his aunt, whose trailer he lived in with her 5 yelping, filthy beagles. You see, Tony couldn't make any friends because he weighed over 600 pounds and couldn't get out of bed. The end.
I love that story. That made me happy.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's tricky because Tony had all them friends, but he didn't really have any friends at all. Did he?
That's the twist. That's the twist, my friend. Hey, that's really going to have to do it for this special edition of Infected. I'd like to thank my former online girlfriend, Big Missy. I'll get in touch with you, baby, about how to sell those organs in that back scratcher. Hey, everyone, this is Martin Sargent reminding you, don't get ripped by the riptide. We'll see you at the bar.
Beautiful heart on Big Missy.
Joey! You've been listening to and watching Infected. If you're still listening and watching, you are definitely infected. I don't care if you're living in the fabric store in the little nest with Joey, you're still infected. And you can lay up there in that filthy little nest. You can eat Snickers, you can eat chips, you can eat whatever the fuck you want. You're still infected. Joey, Joey, Joey. You're a dirty, dirty little lice-infected bird. Infected.
Infected is written by Martin Sargent, Jay Speiden, and Stewart Engesser. Camera and audio by Dave Chung and Han Choi. Edited by Glenn McAlows. Music composed by Kevin MacLeod. For more, go to sargeworld.com. And join us on MySpace at myspace.com/infected by Martin Sargent. And here's your assignment for next time. Make a picture of me if I were not American, but rather lived in a strange European land. We'll show your pictures on an upcoming episode of Infected.
Joey!